Kim Kardashian needs a new stylist. Kim Kardashian needs a new stylist. Kim Kardashian needs a new stylist. And guys, keep watching. I'm going to explain how you can apply, how to apply to become Kim Kardashian's new stylist, because we need to save her. We need to save her. So let's talk about this. Okay, so it looks like Kanye West has officially ended things with Kim Kardashian. How is this obvious? Her style. Her style. And I feel like he really left with a bang. He really left with a bang back in the fall. We almost thought it was her, you know, because she was wearing all those Balenciaga outfits, tight fitted, covering her face. We almost, but those of us that know it was Kanye. But we almost thought it was her. She got the PR, the dope outfits, as Kanye left the scene. Well, he wasn't out of the picture completely, but now that he is, we can see it in the fabric. Literally in the fabric. Okay, Kim Kardashian. Man, I just think it's so sad if Kanye's new girlfriend starts dressing better than Kim, which obviously she already is. It's gonna be really sad. And what's the thing about Kim's outfits, and these are just some really bad looks, but just let's look at these things that she's wearing. Oh my God. Ooh, no. Oh, this is like the worst. So let me just analyze this a little very quickly. It's like she's trying to pass off last season's looks, the end of Kanye, the looks that he put together for her. She's trying to pass it off and use elements of that into this winter look, summer look. And it's like, Kim, like, the seasons change and so do the outfits. You're not supposed to stick to what you were wearing in the fall and try and pass it off as a summer look. It doesn't work. And why doesn't this look in particular work? Just, it's the fabric. So she is trying to get the fitted look right. But even with that, the fabric is just so awful and terribly put together that the fitted look doesn't even look good on her. She's a pretty girl. No matter what, she's going to be hot. But we can see it, and we can see through this. So that's the first thing. The fabric is just terrible. It's just not a good look. Like, I can't even... Don't worry, I'll get to this. The fabric is just not good. And she's trying to pass off last season's, slim fit. She's always been slim fitted, but she was doing this like, super, super slim fit thing that she was doing in the fall. And it just isn't working. And she's trying to distract us with cool accessories and dope makeup. Kim, we know that you are a beautiful girl, and you and your sisters have probably the best makeup in the industry. We're not being distracted by your beautiful makeup and your really cool accessories. The sunglasses, you would almost think this is a good look. You would think that on the surface, because she's put the sunglasses together and it almost makes her look like a hot chick. I mean, she is a hot chick, but you know what I'm saying? A hot fashion chick. I'll put it that way. But Kim, we can see the outfits. We're looking at you from head to toe. We're seeing everything. And these outfits are a no. These outfits are a where is Kanye West? Bring him back into the room, please, Kim. We are not distracted. So I know a lot of people might be a little confused because you don't know the difference between a fashion icon, a celebrity, and a high fashion icon. And let me just break it down for you a little bit. We look at people like Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, most popular musicians. In some ways, they are fashion icons. Why? Because they are influencers and they influence how people dress, right? And that is an entry level basis. You're a celebrity. People are going to look at what you wear. So there are designers that come together to put your looks together. The more popular you are, the more, not even just designers, but stylists, the more access you have to popular or really talented designers and stylists, right? So that's what a fashion icon is. But there's a difference between a fashion icon and a high fashion icon. And a high fashion icon is a Rihanna, what Kim was with Kanye West. And now you are in the upper echelon of the fashion industry. You are roaming with the Anna Wintours, you're roaming with the high fashionistas, with the super, you could be exchanged for a supermodel. You're doing high fashion campaigns. You are a high fashion icon. And that's a big difference. Now, any celebrity can be a fashion icon, but not any celebrity can be a high fashion icon. And what does it take? It takes attention to detail. It takes understanding or creating trends, actually. Creating trends. That's what it takes. And that's what Kanye West did and does. That's what he did with Kim. That's how he rebranded her completely. Let's not forget how Kim used to dress before Kanye. Let's not even try and forget that. But he rebranded her, made her into a high fashion icon with the likes of a Rihanna. People will always give Rihanna more credit because Rihanna was there first, and Rihanna is the one with the eye. You see? And that's what's really interesting about Kim. You would say she's been working in the fashion industry. She's in fashion industry. She knows fashion. No. The difference is having an eye, and it's an artistic eye versus a commercial eye. A fashion icon works with a commercial eye. A high fashion icon works with a mixture of commercial and artistic. It's a very distinct and different thing. And so Kim Kardashian has now gone back to the lower rankings of a fashion icon. She is no longer a high fashion icon unless she does something quick and people start applying to be her stylist. So I'm calling everybody that goes to either a fashion school, and I'm sorry, I'm not going to talk about a fashion school in like LA or any remote area. I'm sorry, we're not, unless sometimes there's raw talent in different places, cool. But I'm looking for people in New York City. I'm looking for people in London, in Paris, Tokyo, Seoul. I'm calling on all of you to save Kim Kardashian. I'm not going to say that she needs Kanye and she needs a man. She doesn't need Kanye, but she needs somebody that has an eye because Kim Kardashian does not have it. And I don't care how much you could tell me about her being a stylist and whatever. She doesn't have the eye. We saw what she dressed like before Kanye, and we see her now after Kanye. And this is not good enough for high fashion icon. Oh, I haven't even gone to this outfit. Jesus. Let me quickly talk about these two outfits here. Another trick she's trying to do is she's taking some iconic, quote unquote, iconic looks from the past. So this is a 90s look, right, that she has here. And she has she's copying other people's looks from the past. And she's trying to pass them off as iconic. But Kim K, we're not stupid. Kim K, we're not dumb. It doesn't work. When you want to reimagine a look, you don't just replicate it. That's lazy. When you want to reimagine a look from the past, you have to recreate it, not copy it and try and pass it off as iconic. It just shows a lack of creativity, and it shows like you're just trying to pass this off. It doesn't pass, and the look is terrible. Sure, in the 90s, I'm sure it was like dope, but we're not in the 90s. And yes, people are dressing a little bit more like the 90s now, but this does not cut it. Kim, do better. So guys, how do you apply to become Kim Kardashian's stylist? Number one, get in her DMs and spam her. The title, the first line of the DM should be Kim Kardashian needs a new stylist. And then type in a cover letter explaining how you are going to save her from this awful, from these awful looks that she's been putting together. You're going to break that down. So DM her. And if you don't get through to Kim, also DM Tracy Romulus. Make sure you DM her. And go on LinkedIn. Look at everybody that works in Kim Kardashian businesses. DM them. Kim Kardashian needs a new stylist because this will not cut it. She still has a little bit of leg room to save herself. You know, she can get off with 1 to 2 bad seasons. You know, she had Kanye in the fall. She kind of stretched the fall look to the winter because it's almost the same. She stretched that. But now it's spring. And we're about to hit the summer. Kim, you can't be wearing these looks for the summer. And when the fall comes, we're going to want to see new fashion coming from you. High fashion, not let's copy the 1960s with your Marilyn Monroe dress like we didn't see that. No, honey. No. You're going to have to do better for the fashion icon. And let me tell you something, like, I want to explain why it's obvious that Kim really doesn't know what she's doing. Because people will see her, she looks like a basic California girl. This is like what a California girl would think high fashion looks like. You know, she's a California girl. You can't blame her. You know, lucky enough, I've lived in California for a long time, a good amount of years. I've lived in New York City, born in New York City, high school in New York City, lived equally in London, even probably longer in London. Paris, lived in Paris, you know, was born pretty much into the fashion industry. So I see what it's like behind the scenes. You know, there's a difference between a model and a high fashion icon. Like, so as much as like Naomi, obviously she's a high fashion icon because she's a model, but a model is a muse. Everybody that works in fashion, they don't, apart from the models display the work while they are working. But when they are not working, you see them in very basic outfits, right? T-shirts, pants, whatever, like on a regular day. Because they are a canvas that's supposed to be empty, and so the designer can paint onto them. So models tend to, you see them in public, they're not wearing makeup, they're wearing a basic T-shirt, they're wearing basic jeans, because that's just the way it is. And then when you're in the fashion industry, you go behind the scenes, you see all the designers, they too don't overdo their styling. You see them in very bland, you know, or very interesting colors. They'll wear very plain colors, you know, very simple clothing. Because, you know, think about a painter. What is a painter wearing to his paint session, right? You're gonna get messy. So they're very basic. They dress very basic, but they are the ones that put the looks together. So, you know, Kendall Jenner can get away with dressing basic on a basic day, right? But Kim Kardashian can't, because Kim Kardashian, every time she leaves her house, she is pretty much on a runway because she has the paparazzi looking at her everywhere. So Kim Kardashian has to be on point always. Rihanna too. That is the life of a high fashion icon. That is not a model. Celebrity high fashion icon. Every time you leave your house, you have to be giving us something. And this is for your sister's wedding? Girl, stop. I think this is in Italy for the sister's wedding. This is not going to cut it, Kim. It's not good enough. You know? It's not good enough. And so here's the thing, right? California fashion, let's just put it this way. The fashion industry doesn't respect California Fashion Week. And what she's giving us is very much California Fashion Week. You know, California Fashion Week is like catalog, not high fashion. So Kim K, I want you to go to all the top universities, fashion universities in New York City, in London and in Paris, Milan, obviously, Tokyo, and Seoul. I want you to go there and go and search for a new stylist. There is no excuse for her not to be able to get a high fashion, high quality stylist that can dress her and innovate with her. There's no reason. She's a muse. She has her body is incredible. Her face is incredible. She's stunning. And she's Kim Kardashian. Everyone would want to work with her. So there's no excuse for this. That's why I'm being pretty harsh on her, because I don't understand what's going on. It looks to me like she's the one selecting the outfits. And no, Kim, this is not gonna cut it. Not after Kanye West, and not after the fact that we're gonna see Kanye's girlfriend in the fall outdress you. That's not acceptable. Step up your game, Kim. We want to see you win. Anyway, those are my thoughts. Let me know your thoughts. Leave a comment down below. Don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, all the above. My name is Kenim, and see you next time. A peace. End stream.